Well, the protest here is from a group of very determined people from Cork, from Ballyhay, who are protesting at the continued policy of repaying bondholders in full, even those that are unguaranteed and unsecured. To their credit, they have been protesting for quite some time now, and they've brought a letter of protest to Dáil, and that's going to be handed in on their behalf. I think we'll see a lot more of it. I think we have reached a tipping point for a great many people. People have endured budget cuts now and tax increases for 4 years. They don't see any end in sight, and I think that's the really disturbing and worrying thing for people. If they knew it was coming to an end, they would get through it. But we know that there will be at least another 2 or 3 tough budgets to come, and I think people just have had their fill of it. I think it's going to be an extremely lively session. It's going to be a long build up to the budget in the first week of December. I think that the property tax is going to be the story of this Dáil term, and I think that's going to run right through next year as well. I think the government would be well advised now to back away from that policy. I think it's going to cause enormous strife. Most ordinary families simply do not have a spare €300 or €400 to pay by way of a property tax. It is in the memorandum of understanding with the Troika. I think the government now should put it on the table and try to renegotiate it. They haven't said to date that they intend doing so, but I think they would be well advised to do that immediately. Well, the government is going to win the vote of confidence in Minister Reilly, but I think it does allow the opposition to put forward and put on the record our concerns about the way he is managing the Department of Health and the HSE. In our view, the budget that he brought forward last December was false in a number of respects, and he was warned about that repeatedly by the former head of the HSE, Cathal McGee, who felt the need to do so publicly even before Oireachtas committees. And the result of all of that now is that the Minister is slamming on the spending brakes, with the consequence of the cuts to home help hours, for example. He tried to cut personal assistant for those with disabilities, but because of the response he had to backtrack on that. So we want to put the spotlight on that issue this evening. I think he will end up going. It's a matter of time, in my view. I think his personal difficulties are causing a huge distraction for him. Those problems seem to be growing. And I think that it is affecting his performance and his stewardship of the Department of Health.